All right, I was not planning on doing this video until I got a message from my buddy Avila over on Twitter. He said, Riggs, you need to check this out. This is something that literally nobody's talking about. Now, I know we say that a lot, okay? And it's usually often clickbait, but this is truly something that I have not seen that has a potential to be game-changing, okay? So before we break down all of the numbers, all right, before we blow your guys' mind, please double check, make sure if you have any pop lying around, maybe you have some free popularity, go ahead, send it my way. I'm in the most difficult pop battle I've ever been in so far. Cannot do it without you guys. See what you guys can do. Would really, really appreciate any and all popularity that you can send over my way. And of course, we got my character ID down below. All right, so let's go ahead and check this out. The QBZ now. The QBZ is now found on Erangel. But there's something about the QBZ that nobody's talking about, and that is the fact that the QBZ is doing more damage. The QBZ is doing more damage than the M4. Why has nobody talked about this yet? Nobody. All right, we're gonna take a look at this. All right. So look at this. So we're going to look at this, okay? M4 headshot. What'd that say? I believe it said 92. Yeah, there it is. Boom, right there. 92. Okay?
Marked a location.
105 meters, 90. Remember that the further you get away, the less the damage. See, there's 90. All right, now we go real far away, right? Oh, he didn't mark it, but 83. All right, 83 to the head. Remember, we had 92, 90, and now we have 83. Dude's super accurate too. Look at that bullet drop. Perfect. Okay. Now this is the part that we're waiting for right here. We have the QBZ. All right, from the same distances, okay? Right away. 94. Now, some of you guys, people who aren't intelligent, are just going to scoff at this. Big deal. 94, you know, QBZ does 94, M4 does 92. Who cares? No big deal. The difference between 2 damage is the difference of you winning a battle versus you going to the lobby, okay? And the greatest part about this is we're not just talking about a weapon that you can only play on, what, Sonok? So the fact that the QBZ is now found on Erangel, there's really no excuses. I mean, we could say with all honesty, 90%, maybe it's a little high, 80% of the player base is basically Erangel only. Like, that's all they're going to play. For example, if the QBZ was only on Sonok and say Livik, right? If it was only found on those maps, I would get it. This information would not be a big deal. Nobody would really care because the maps just aren't that popular in comparison to Erangel. I know it just offended all the Livik only players, but you trust me, just, you know, let's just meet each other halfway. You guys know what I'm saying. Because the QBZ is now, after update 3.2, now that the QBZ is found on Erangel, that is by far the most popular map. The most people will have a chance to experience this. You know, if they, like, for example, the G36C, let's say the G36C did 5 more damage than the M4 all of a sudden. People would say, okay, no big deal, because the G36C is only on Karakin and Vikindi, the 2 maps that people, you know, hardly play, really. In comparison to Erangel. But the fact that it's Erangel, there's no excuses now. And we have proof, concrete evidence laid out right in front of you. The QBZ does more damage than the M4. Granted, yes, you have cooler gun skins with the M4. But for those of you guys who are looking at stats or looking at what the actual, like, better weapon is it actually the QBZ? Look, 94. Okay, again, 92. All right, now QBZ. So this is 93. 90. That's 3 more. And that's from 100 meters. The other target was at 50. I need you guys. What do you guys think of this? What do you guys think of this? I can't remember before where, I mean, again, no one really talked about the QBZ, mainly because it was only on Sonok, you know, unless you're playing in the Asia server, maybe KRJP, you might have a lot more people playing Sonok. I mean, yeah, it's not the most popular map, at least in North America. I know EU plays it. NA does play it, but you obviously got to play in squads, especially like at peak hours. But it's just amazing. It's absolutely amazing. When will the M4? This is a question. When will the M4 actually like fall? Not fall, but like taper off. Because now we have the AUG that does more damage than the M4, right? We have the Scar L does more damage than the M4. Now we have the QBZ doing more damage than the M4. Yeah, I mean, obviously we still know it's a fan favorite, number one weapon of choice for most players. But this is beyond interesting to me. This could be, will it be meta changing? I think if more people start discovering that the QBZ is more effective and you can get the recoil profile is different. If you can get used to that, I don't know, man. The M4 there's definitely been a power creep with all these weapons because of the M4. I'm just wondering how long is it gonna last, right? Of course, this is when you guys sound off in the comment section. I was absolutely blown away. Absolutely blown away when I saw this. If someone told me this, I definitely would not have believed them. I'd have to see it for myself. But here you go. Leave a like, send me some pop. I'll see you next one.